It is. And let's see what we can do. Just a second. Mm. Let's see how we do. And let me turn that down. I think that should work. Anything else? I don't think so. And just a second. And we are good to go. Let's do this. Hopefully we survive. Is everything good now? It should work. Hopefully should work. If anybody is still there, let me know so we can start. This is a very small game as far as I remember. At least that is what my friends told me. So yeah. Let's do this. $19.79. Most important day of his life. Bravest photographer or the most foolish story. Viewdemons remains terrified, but I won't let fear stop me. Photographers, holy. They are the different breed at the end of the day. Like literally. We cannot do anything about it. Anything. Legit. Okay. I think we should be good. We are playing on the lowest settings, by the way. The game is very heavy to run, even on my system. I hope it's looking alright on the stream itself. Okay, that's a plane. Ah, what now? Okay. Bro. Danger of death. That may cause discomfort and claustrophobia. Yikes. Anything interesting? I'm going to play this really slow. Ah.
How have you been? Welcome back.
And here I am getting scared. Literally. It it told ke bhai, take pictures of anything interesting, you know? Bhai saab. Like literally, let's see. How do we do? Okay. There's no light. That. I'm going to keep my voice volume low.
Day 2.
Yikes. I took one photo and I'm going back. Ah. Yikes, I cannot see stuff inside. That's the issue. Ah. Okay. Okay. Can you guys keep on typing something? If possible. Ah. Let's see. Why did that blink? Bro. Ah. Let me just do that and turn on the brightness. I came from here. I cannot see. I cannot even go back. I really cannot see anything. Did we fall down? Holy. I cannot see stuff. like properly. Just a second. Type something, you guys. How am I supposed to go? Paisa. Why am I not able to see the lights anymore? Like they are not popping up. Is it because I diverted the power? Can I go somewhere? My game glitched or what? Okay. So I'm supposed to open it. What if I increase my view distance? I'm confused. Thank you for liking the stream. So, boys, how's it going? What am I supposed to do? That's amazing. See, I told you now that you will get it. Congrats. I don't know what am I supposed to do. Oh, you're in Chennai. I see. What am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. Can anybody help? Which bag? There is a bag? I did not know. What are the controls? Yikes, I'm stuck.
Watch out.
Literally. What am I supposed to do? Yikes.
Hey Harson, how have you been?
Help करो और see this में. What to do? मैं तो ये स्टेज पे अटक गया. मुझे भी लग रहा है. I'll have to watch the walkthrough. Oh, what was that noise? What happened? All of a sudden. I won't speak anything right now. I am shocked. Like literally भाई. But what's that? भाई साथ में कोई रहो मेरे. Like literally bro. Help me. हाँ भाई ये तो सर्वाइव कर ले पहले. Help me. Please. Help. फिर से नो मस्ती मजाक अवे. Please. In the card level 1992. Searching for the answers. Make it out alive. Then just tone it, watches it, listens if you feel it to trust your instincts. More notes to guide you, and if I survive long enough. But now I have to then. Yikes. Bro. Why is she there? What should I do? What should I do? Literally. Yikes. What to do about her now? Yikes. Okay. Why are we going deeper? कि भाई गेम का साउंड नहीं है अलग से, इसलिए. Okay. Let's see. म्यूट पे नहीं खेल रहा. म्यूट पे खेल रहा. Shit. Yes. 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 My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay. Help me. Please. Okay. Who came out? What to do? Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Who's that Pokemon?
I don't know.
It's
What to do? And the thing is, we cannot jump up from there. Why would you go to such a place? See, I cannot go up. Ah. Let me keep an eye on him and search for. I'm watching the guide. I can lean? What? Can do that? Yikes. I have to play it like WASD now. WA USAD crouch run rotate throw okay. Proceed forward. Portrait guardians. Light. Relics, sarcophagus. Bunch. It is Ansh, it is scary. फोटो में यार I took the photos. सब कुशल. How's it going? All good? I don't know, I just got teleported inside the game all of a sudden. I think I glitched out of the game, you know? Thank you for liking the stream, whoever liked it. I think I glitched out of the game. कि मम्मी का फोटो लिया. निकलूं यहाँ से कैसे? That is I don't know. मेरा राइट वाला कान बंद हो गया. बस भाई totally spooked right now. I don't know how to escape from here. मैं ऊपर नहीं चढ़ पा रहा. See? I'm trying but it's not working. और यहाँ पे भी there is nothing I can do. I know, right? ये लो पे है by the way. इसका फोटो भी लेना है. You missed the part where she was standing. I think I'm stuck here. I don't see any other way to go out. देखा? बे यार वापस मुझे नहीं करना. Yikes. I really don't want to do this part again. Like genuinely. I know what's coming, but still. पीछे से आवाज.
Who's that Pokemon?
भाई साहब.
It's
You hear the noise, bhai. Help me. Help me. Help me. Ah, bhai. I have to. I have to be. Yes, bhai. If he knows, he can help me out. भाई क्या गेम लेके आया है तू समर्थ. लिटरली. ये पढ़ो. Henry Caldwell, 1992, 1922. Ancient Egyptians and stuff. I know I read it, but bhai, I have to sleep after that. The queen spirit is close to close. ये रे. You see her? Yikes. कहाँ फंस गए ने? You see her shadow, right? I mean, see? दिखी? भाई साहब. We just have to proceed, Harshit. We can lunch. We cannot do anything about this. Legit. Paisa. यहाँ बाजू में भी रूम नहीं था. भाई कितना चिल्लम चिल्ली. You see that? I know, right? और ये रूम खुल गया. ओके. अब व्हाट नाउ इसके बाद? I took the image, right? I cannot go up. इसके बाद I don't know anything what to do. कि यहाँ पे आए. भाई तुम लोग हैंडसम हैंडसम कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे फटी पड़ी है एकदम. What to do? हाँ मैं तब से इधर ही हूँ. इस पर ओह जा सकता हूँ? नहीं. What should I do? हैं? I don't think so. Thank you for liking the stream or whatever like that. भाई मुझे मेरा खुद का लाइक काउंटर जंप कर देगा कभी कभी. I really don't know what to do now. इसके बाद ये कूद भी नहीं सकता. और क्या ही फोटो खींचूं मैं? Help. I cannot progress in the game. I don't even know मैं first part ख़त्म कैसे किया. जो first section था. I just got teleported all of a sudden. Like literally भाई. I am shit scared right now. That is why I'm so quiet. I really don't know what to do. Samar bhau, help. भाई तुम खेलोगे तो वैसे मतलब एकदम थर आ जाओगे. You don't remember? Shit. कोई ना, तुम लोगों इस पे नजर रखो. मैं गाइड देखता हूँ कि गाइड में क्या लिखा है.
Who's that Pokemon?
Real close portrait. Guy with the window.
It's
Two dog statues. Sup Kushal? How's it going? All good? Do you know how we can progress? I'm just trying to see that what can I find. 3 doorway है, right? Connect to the as you just came from there. You will notice a new room has opened. अरे thank you भाई. What should I do? इसमें गाइड भी ऐसा है ना कि टेक्स्ट पढ़ के पता नहीं चल रहा मुझे क्या है क्या. Like literally. Grab that thing. भाई फ्लैश लाइट तो मिली ही नहीं अपने को अभी तक. We just got transported over here without. अच्छा ना फ्लैश लाइट तो है अपने पास नहीं. तो मुझे मिली कैसे? Thanks for the sub, Kushal. Thanks a lot. Thank you for liking the stream. Dark hallway. 2 servants. उसका फोटो लिया. Head back out. Queen's tomb. उसका फोटो लिया. Spin किया. 3 places. वो पढ़ लिया. Exiting the room, queen standing. Crash, head back and you will see off. फिर अपने उसका फोटो लिया. Head back into the hallway. Club is opened up. Snapping a selfie. Dead. अरे लेकिन इसके आगे वो तो करना पड़ेगा ना. अरे पूरा एक्सप्लोर किया ये पूरा पार्ट, लेकिन मैं कुछ और इंटरैक्ट ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. लेकिन थैंक यू फॉर लाइकिंग द स्ट्रीम. वाज एवर लाइक्ड इट. अच्छा उसके नीचे लेटर है. हैं? व्हाट? Again, thank you for liking the stream. Also, I liked it. I mean, thanks for the sub, Kushal. अच्छा यहाँ पे कोई लेटर पड़ा है. लेटर है भी या नहीं? Is my game glitched by chance? अच्छा ये रहा. अरे मेरे नसों के सामने था. कोई नहीं, मैंने बंद किया है. अब देखते हैं. Tomb of Rudamon the Great Pharaoh. Shit. Remains will awaken his wrath. So shit. Again, thank you for liking the stream. Thanks for the sub again. एक्चुअली ये लिखा है कि भाई अब टूम के पास है, राइट? वी आर नियर द टूम. सो बेसिकली अब जो फेरो है ना, जिसको अपना अवेकन किया, द वन विच वी री अवेकन राइट नाउ, तो ही इज लाइक ना आई नीड टू अनकवर द ट्रूथ. तो भाई बस ये भी जंप स्केयर आएगा। भाई साहब लेटर पढ़ लिया लेकिन अच्छा ये खुला देखो। भाई 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 थैंक्स भाई। हम्म। आ मुझे नहीं पता अब क्या होगा। इसको क्यों इसका फोटो लेना है? वाई? 66681। भाई दिस इज लाइक वो क्या कहते हैं अपना क्यों वाई? वाई? रास्ता ब्लॉक हो गया। क्यों क्यों वाई? शिट। What should I do? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
भाई सब बोलो सब बोलो। हेल्प मी।
It's
बाय। खुला क्यों नहीं है? He is literally changing his place and is still like ये क्या हुआ मेरे साथ? भाई मतलब what was he thinking?
What was he thinking? Though. क्या करूँ अब?
Ah, bye. यार exactly अंश। भाई बाहर निकलूं या ना निकलूं? भाई तुम देख रहे हो यार? अच्छा लेटर होगा नहीं? I keep forgetting about it. हाँ ये रहा। If I realize that this place isn't as abandoned as it seems, it's like we've stepped back in time, but I believe it's far more complicated than that. It's as if history itself has swallowed us whole, trapping us in some kind of temporal void. This is not good, not good at all. You need to find a way out of here. Whatever you do, don't linger. Shit. भागो तो फिर और तो क्या? Shit. Help me. We are in ancient Egypt. Ah. Shit. These are low graphics by the way. भाई साहब। What? यहाँ पे भी है, वहाँ पे भी है जाने के लिए जगह तो। भाई साहब। हाँ, अगर मैं गेम ख़त्म ना करूँ तो भाई माफ़ करना। ये क्या था? मैंने कैमरा हिला दिया. ओके. शिट. शिट. I know, I mean. Okay. Yeah, bye. Don't jump scare me like that. कौन आ रहा है? ओके. इसको कहाँ पे रखना है? Help, please. Help me, please.
Who's that Pokemon?
Please. Actually, if you want to use that, na Kushal, convert the whole sentence in actual Hindi rather than English Hindi. Where do I have to put this? तो फिर वो प्रॉपर चलेगा. फिर वो जो हिंदी है ना, हिंदी वाला. हियर. Yikes. Okay. If we die, we die. चल चल भाग, पीछे नहीं देखना. ये भी देखा मैंने. Shit. अच्छे रिफ्लेक्शन यार करना क्या है? पैसा ये मुझे कहाँ से मिला? ये मेरे हाथ में कैसे आया? यार बाहर जाना पड़ेगा। यूज मल्टी बॉल एंड उसके बाद एक्सप्लोड वाला यूज करो। भाई इसका कुछ करने का है? ओके aliens. Listen to Amenti is true. Okay, see, वो light up हुआ. Good stuff. Translation of geographic language. Ascended to the realm of star gods, he and Queen Meratanka shared a sacred bond with the stars. Rodamon was the only pharaoh granted the power to shift time and space by the divine. Tomorrow the people will mummify him and send him to his eternal resting place, a realm of silence and peace. Anyone who dares to disturb his slumber will awaken the wrath of spirit and the star gods, bringing forth the curse of agony and death. Yikes, bye. Shh, okay. So he's basically a god, and we are just a human. We are fucked. So he's walking. यहाँ जाना है राइट में से, इस साइड से। जाना तो पड़ेगा। ओके ओके yikes. Intergalactic beings. होगा सरवाइव करना भाई. Spare me, my god. Spare me. जय बजरंग बली. We have to escape again, right? Put it back up. Bhai saab. That was not a dream, my guy. Tearing through my mind, each one more unbearable than the last. She is horrifying. I can't even look at her. And this storm is alive, suffocating me, driving me mad. It's watching every breath feels like my last. She's getting closer. And I know my death will be this and that. Ever stepping foot here. Ah. Same, my guy. The feeling is mutual. What now? Okay. Run, 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 run. I think we are dead. भाई साहब. When the sun did not rise and the people of Thebes suffered from heat and thirst, they prayed to the gods in their mercy. Celestial ships descended from the stars, building pyramids over the holy tombs of pharaohs. These pyramids, symbols of Egypt's majesty, hold a divine power that made the Nile flow, heavens in motion, and restored life on earth. Okay. Yikes. Okay. सामने भी है, लेफ्ट में भी है. ये क्या ले रहा है भाई ये? चीजें ले लेके कहाँ पे जा रहा है? सी यू इन 500 seconds। क्या वापस खत्म तुम्हारा डेली कोटा? ओके हेल्प। Statue, goddess of fertility, motherhood, magic, death, healing, queen of the throne. अब क्या लेकिन साथ में नहीं ले जाना? ये चीज साथ में नहीं ले जानी। वाह। ओके back to the same place. Cool. She's the actual queen. अरे भाई बहुत कुछ हो गया समर्थ। यहाँ पे रखने का है वो थ्रोन उसका लाके। किया क्लिप किया है। Oh, we are back at the same place. बाप।
Wait. We need to find a way up. I cannot stay here. अभी पता चला? पागल को। It is somebody cannot stay down here. अच्छा याद कर पाया समर्थ।
हेल्थ भी है अपने पे। Yikes. It is because I try to explore everything ना। किसी यहाँ पे है सामने जाने का रास्ता, लेकिन आई एम लाइक हाँ कि मैं तो यहीं पे जाऊंगा। ओह ओह 1 2 2
Who's that
है
Pokemon?
तो फ्लावर है। फ्लावर तो दिख नहीं रहा। ओह पजल है ये।
It's
1 2 3 पजल है 2 3 4। फिर एक फ्लावर पे, फिर 2 क्रॉस पे। क्रॉस के बाद क्या है? 4 लाइन है ना। 2 क्रॉस के बाद 4 लाइन। वो रहे 1 2 1 2 3 4। वापस तो फ्लावर है 1 2। See, told you. Okay. Run. अबे यार, अब क्या करूं? मुझे बाहर नहीं जाना। कुछ लगाना है वहां। Oh ये था. Shit. I'm still in the world of Amenti, or I've somehow come to my own time. I'm dead. We dive. Cha bhai. Sense of peace that I finally understood the question that my entire life. It is a real spiritual connection with beings found beyond afterlife or true. I hope you escape. And the card. Acha, so he's the one who died. बोलो भाई क्या करेंगे? Are we really going out there? यार save me, help me. Okay. Run. Shit. No. बे यार I ran but I fell. पूरा सेक्शन वापस करना पड़ेगा. क्या यार समर्थ. अच्छा थैंक गॉड, चलो उतना भी ज्यादा वो नहीं था। हाँ मतलब दैट इज ट्रू कि लाइक दे इंड्यूस द हॉरर विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्या कहते हैं जो ये वॉइसेस एंड क्रीपी एटमॉस्फेयर है ना, ऐसे गेम इज़ नॉट उस तरीके से स्कैरी, बट ये जो क्लॉस्ट्रोफोबिया है ना एंड द डार्कनेस एंड द वॉइसेस, भाई ये तो इनकम्प्लीट है गाइड भी। खुद ही फिगर आउट करना पड़ेगा। ये पकड़ लिया। मैं माउस की मूवमेंट में इश्यू कर रहा हूँ। लोगों का सेकंड टाइम अच्छा जाता और मेरा वही What am I missing? मैं ध्यान जा नहीं रहा है खेलते वक्त। ओह, जंप करना है। भागते वक्त दिमाग काम नहीं कर रहा, that's all। लेकिन अब मेरे को कुछ मिला नहीं है लगाने के लिए अभी तक एक्चुअली। कुछ है नहीं अपने पास लगाने के लिए. I don't have anything on me, at least for now. Exactly. Henry Caldwell. हाँ, शांति सब दिखता क्या है अपना आजू बाजू. मैं यहाँ से आ रहा हूँ और मैं यहाँ पे गिर रहा हूँ बीच में, राइट. ये जगह ये यहाँ पे है. और मेरे पास डोरवे कितना है. एक ये लेफ्ट है. या फिर मुझे जंप करना है. ना बच गए. वेट व्हाट. हाँ. हाउ. अरे कुछ नहीं दबाया था. हाँ मतलब टेबल वाले रूम में, लेकिन दबाया ही कहाँ. कुछ इंटरेक्शन होना चाहिए था ना. वो तो दूसरे टेबल्स में भी था, इसके लास्ट वाले सेक्शन में. ओ वी आर बैक. वो सापची भी ब्लॉक हो गया रास्ता, लेकिन okay. This is not the way out. UFO spaceships. I think they are showing how everything was made, you know, to him. See? I think they are trying to show him something. ले हर्षित बहुत अभी से गुड नाइट। यार कोई एडिटर नहीं है मेरा, कोई एडिटर होता ना। यस आई डिड क्वीन वाला मैं। अब तो गुड नाइट ही होगा। इसकी मल्टीपल एंडिंग्स है ये गेम की। भाई साहब, किंग और क्वीन दोनों नहीं आ रहे थे। वेट, भाई साहब, नो, ऐसा नहीं आया है, जो कि अब मेरी इच्छा भी नहीं है देखने की। जस्ट सेकेंड, एक ही मिनट। हाँ, एक ही मिनट, वेट, जस्ट सेकेंड। एक ही मिनट, कहाँ गया? एक मिनट, इस पे ही देखते हैं। We will see it over here. Just a second. फिर क्या था? एक मिनट। हाँ, एक ही मिनट। मैं कर रहा हूँ, एक ही मिनट, तब तक स्पॉटिफाई सुनो। I guess we had a different ending. The bad ending, maybe. Yeah, I must have missed stuff, you know? एक्चुअली ये सीन पूरा बिगड़ गया मेरा जब से मैंने OBS अपडेट किया था ना, तो इट सॉर्ट ऑफ मिस्ड इट अप। एक मिनट, अच्छा चिपमंक।
Well, that is also nice. At the end of the day. So yeah. ये किया फिर मम्मी हटाया किया, देन फिल्टर करके मास्क क्रिएट किया, शेप का रेक्टेंगल, राइट, और
Wait. Just a second. थोड़ा बोरिंग होगा 2 मिनट. एक मिनट. एक्चुअली मैं क्या ये ठीक करता हूँ, ये जो चीज़ है ना यहाँ पे, आई डोंट नो मैंने इसको कैसे बनाया था. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर इट प्रॉपरली. मैंने क्या किया था? एक मिनट. ये किया राइट. इसको छोटा किया. और इसको मैंने ये किया, समथिंग लाइक दिस. मैंने इस तरीके का कुछ सेटअप रखा है था. I don't remember it properly, but I guess it is what it is. ये किया. Then shadow. Shadow add किया. शैडो के पहले we will add. कहाँ गया? कहाँ गया? थ्री इफेक्ट. ये किया. Never mind.
And what you gonna do when you have to choose between what you want and what you're used to?
ऐसा कुछ रखा था मैंने, अब मुझे भी याद नहीं है क्या था, बट लेट्स चेक.
What you gonna do when you have to let go of a law to get what you want? What do you want to be?
Let's see.
The story takes place in Egypt, the Great Pyramids of Giza, 1979. The protagonist who happens to be an ambitious photographer decides to photograph
Captions on the cool.
remains in order to become hailed as one of the most renowned photographers, yet being terrified of what might happen. It's unclear if the protagonist is afraid of the rumors and the stories told of the ancient curses, or if he is afraid of the consequences of breaking into the pyramids. The protagonist navigates through the corridors of the pyramids, intending to enter the tomb, unsure what awaits him. As he gets closer, the warning signboard warns all visitors to enter at their own risk, as the tomb will contain confined spaces that may cause discomfort and claustrophobia. While afraid, the photographer is driven by success and aspirations, pushing forward, entering the tomb where he finds so many ancient statues and artifacts. Taking photos of everything he finds, intending to collect as much data as possible to be the first to have so much access to the tomb being a sensational story. The photographer all of a sudden feels shivers running down his spine, seeing a vision of Rudaman, a powerful pharaoh who was infamous of spirituality and paranormal powers. Thinking the fear is getting to him and it is nothing but his nerves, the protagonist continues on to finally find the remains. Deeper in the tomb, finding yet more valuable artifacts to photograph, the protagonist finds another entry which has another warning sign, this time reading that this place is no joke and there is a risk of death due to the tragic events that haunt this place. Nothing seems to convince the protagonist to turn back as he moves deeper and deeper into the tomb, which seems to be unexplored as there are no lights and he has to use his flashlight to navigate the place. There seems to have been strange tragic events which caused the authorities to seal this place shut and label it as haunted and unsafe. That's when strange sounds can be heard.
देखते हैं. See, I'm skipping towards some of the parts, okay? See, यहाँ पे मैं अंदर आया था, राइट? इस साइड. वो फोटो लिया था मैंने एंडिंग के 10 मिनट. ये सी अच्छा 10 मिनट्स ना, 38 मतलब 28. मैंने ये ढूंढा, राइट? और आगे I think we watched it like we were supposed to, you know. टेबल वाला। यहाँ से आई गेस ये मैंने देखा था। आगे लाइक किंग के टेबल पे। अच्छा ये वाला। अच्छा वो जगह पे ना, हाँ वेट, यू कैन डू दैट। अपने चीजें तोड़ सकते थे पकड़ के। We did not find everything. इसका एंडिंग तो सेम ही है, बट आई थिंक ये जो जगह थी ना यहाँ पे, ये हुआ राइट। जैसे मैं खाली ये देख लूँ एक बार कि इसने यहाँ से किया क्या। लाइक दरवाजा खोला, वेटेड, राइट। ओह वेट 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 वेट, ये जो मेरे पास अभी है ना गेम का पार्ट, इट्स नॉट फुल्ली अपडेटेड। आई थिंक दैट्स द रीज़न, दैट इज द रीज़न कि ये पार्ट नहीं था। मुझे अब क्लिक हुआ। पजल तो थी। बात तो सही थी समर्थ, बात सही थी। कि अपने जब यहाँ पे आए थे तो यहाँ से ऐसी हर एक चीज। दैट मीन्स उन्होंने अपडेट में गेम को बहुत चेंज किया. You guys saw the raw version of the game as it was supposed to be made. Actually, ending scene भी same ही है. अच्छा ये
reports American photographer Ethan Carter, famous for exploring and capturing images in terrifying locations, has illegally entered the ancient tomb of Rudimon beneath the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Unfortunately, Carter has not returned, and all attempts to locate him have failed. This isn't the first disappearance linked to the tomb. Years
Last के 7
earlier,
minute
renowned
now.
historian Henry Caldwell also entered Rudimon's resting place alone and was never seen again.
हाँ तो यही सब आएगा ना. ये puzzle जो अपने ने की. Okay. Oh. That means that they changed the game drastically, you know? बहुत चेंज किया मतलब. That means कि they added more story to the game after saying कि भाई गेम बहुत अच्छे से चली, you know? डेमो तो नहीं कह सकते, लाइक द वेरी फर्स्ट रॉ वर्जन बेसिकली.
Captured.
भाई फटके हाथ में आ गई थी एकदम. इससे अच्छा मैं Outlast खेल
According to
लूँ.
recent reports, American photographer Ethan Carter illegally has not returned. Years earlier, renowned historian Henry Caldwell also entered Rudiman's resting place alone and was never seen again. Some places are cursed, and those who enter may never leave.
To be continued. कौन सा सीन? वेट. आई नो मेरे सीनियर ने खेली है. मुझको इसकी एंडिंग देखनी है. लाइक what
The
did it
story takes
mean?
place in Egypt, the Great Pyramids of Giza, 1979. The protagonist, who happens to be an ambitious photographer, decides to photograph Rudiman's remains in order to become hailed as one of the most renowned. The protagonist of the consequence of the pyramids, intending to warn they cause discomfort and claustrophobia. While afraid, the photographer is driven by success and aspirations, pushing forward, entering the tomb where he finds so many ancient statues and artifacts, taking photos of everything he finds, intending to collect as much data as possible to be the first to have so much access to the tomb. Being a sensational story, the photographer all of a sudden feels shivers running down his spine, seeing a vision of Rudiman, a powerful pharaoh who was infamous of spirituality and paranormal powers. Thinking the fear is getting to him and it is nothing but his nerves, the protagonist continues on to finally find the remains. Deeper in the tomb, finding yet more valuable artifacts to photograph, the protagonist finds another entry which has another warning sign, this time reading that this place is no joke and there is a risk of death due to the tragic events that haunt
ये भी
this
नहीं
place.
था.
Nothing seems to convince the protagonist to turn back as he moves deeper and
In
deeper
the
into
actual
the tomb,
version.
which seems to be unexplored as there are no lights and he has to use his flashlight to navigate the place. There seems to have been strange tragic events which caused the authorities to seal this place shut and label it as haunted and unsafe. That's when strange sounds can be heard echoing in the large tomb, catching the protagonist off guard. He then comes across a note left behind by someone called Henry Caldwell, who seems to have been an explorer in 1922, gravitated towards the pyramids and the tombs, and being convinced that this place is linked to beings from outside this world, or in other words, extraterrestrials. Henry warns the readers that this place is supernatural, and he feels a strange energy and can hear sounds, but can't exactly pinpoint what it is with this place. He promises to leave more notes for anyone brave enough to set foot in this cursed place. It doesn't take long before the protagonist gets to experience the same paranormal events of seeing the ancient Egyptian queen standing in the dark when she suddenly disappears just before the protagonist can take a closer look. In another note from Henry Caldwell, we read that Henry was a firm believer in the legends of the curses. He explains how approaching the pharaoh's remains will awaken his wrath, hunting the perpetrator. The protagonist seems to be a believer as well, but just like Henry, he doesn't let his faith dictate his ambitions. The protagonist eventually comes across a heavily decorated and well-preserved sarcophagus belonging to Rudiman, which he dares to open and take photos of. As he does so, the screams and wailings of a woman can be heard echoing throughout the chambers and tight and narrow corridors. Could this be the wailing queen who lost her husband, who now has emerged to take vengeance on whoever has disturbed his resting place? That's when the protagonist's flashlight dies, with the sunlight seeping through a carefully crafted hole, lighting up the sarcophagus. Just as the protagonist intends to investigate it, he teleports to another part of the tomb. Surrounded by darkness with echoes of ancient chants being heard from the depths of the tomb, the protagonist gathers all of his courage to find a way out, not recognizing this part of the tomb. Finding another note by Henry, it becomes clear that that he experienced the same exact events. After he found the remains of the pharaoh, he found himself being teleported, writing how he feels like going back in time, being trapped in some sort of temporal void. Henry, seeing how
Dead.
wishing to learn about the unknown wasn't the best of ideas, warns the reader to find a way out immediately. The protagonist, wanting nothing else but to leave at this point, experiences horrifying events of monstrous beings emerging out of the darkness, and paranormal events that could not be possible. The tomb has now become well lit with candles and has regained its old condition, being well maintained. There are several sarcophaguses now, with the remains of the deceased not being so
Exactly.
old. It does indeed seem as if the protagonist traveled to the past, witnessing the tomb in its old glory and condition. After some time, the protagonist finds a painting on the wall where the Egyptians were worshipping a strange flying object, which looks like a UFO. Being a huge discovery, the photographer starts to believe the ancient Egyptians had connection to the extraterrestrials,
Exactly.
and that they do indeed possess supernatural abilities. Finding another letter written in hieroglyphics, the translation reads that Pharaoh Rudamon ascended to the realm of the star gods. He and the queen Meratanktar shared a sacred bond with the stars.
Truly.
He was the only pharaoh granted the power to shift time and space by the divine. After being mummified, people were warned not to disturb his tomb, as otherwise they would awaken his wrath and the wrath of the star gods, bringing forth a horrible death to the perpetrator. The protagonist at this point, gulping uncomfortably, understanding what mess he got himself in. The reincarnation of the pharaoh emerges and toys with the protagonist, putting off the candle before disappearing into the darkness again. After being jump scared by the pharaoh, the photographer gets teleported into the ancient Egypt, crossing a pier, when he blacks out and finds himself in the current time, back in the tomb, standing in front of the sarcophagus of the pharaoh, sweating profusely,
Exactly.
unable to catch his breath. He looks around, with everything being back to normal. He assumes it was nothing but a bad dream, yet wanting badly to leave this place. On his way, he finds another note by Henry, who explains that he has heard the wails of the queen. He has seen her hunting him. Henry seems to have accepted his fate of dying a painful death, yet he warns anyone in this place finding his notes to run away before it's too late.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, it seems to be a little too late for the photographer as well, as he has experienced everything Henry has as well. Coming across another hieroglyphic note, it seems to be from priests, detailing how it was none other than the star gods, the divine from the heavens, or in other words, the aliens,
Punch,
who sent
the
their ships
Pokemon
down
master.
and placed the pyramids in Egypt, letting the Nile flow and the life return to Earth, as it was unbearably hot and the sun disappeared one day. It was the aliens who helped humans survive. More bizarre ancient Egyptian entities haunt the chambers and torment the protagonist
Exactly.
when he finds the last note from Henry, who explains he is in peace now, satisfying the question that he had, whether the legend of Amenti was true or not. Now he is happy dying and doesn't mind how his death will be. This, instead of
Yeah, shut
comforting the
up.
protagonist, terrifies him, as he wasn't intending to die in here. If anything, he wanted to have a prosperous life with the discoveries that he would make. As he tries to find a way out, he is chased by mummies and other entities, running as fast as he can, eventually finding the exit. Happy that he made it out, as he walks out, he comes to the horrifying discovery that he is in the world of Amenti. He has teleported through space and time and entered the supernatural world with flying ships and multiple pyramids. The protagonist accidentally trapped himself in the world that he never intended to be in, but a place that he wanted to just photograph and claim fame from. His ambitions got him trapped forever, but who knows, maybe this world wouldn't be too bad. The legends mentioned if the tomb of the pharaoh is disturbed, the perpetrator will face the wrath of the aliens and the pharaoh, and will suffer a horrible death. But instead, the protagonist found himself ascending to the world of the aliens. And that's it for this video, folks. If you enjoyed it, make sure to stay tuned for more by hitting on the subscribe button and the notification bell. As always, it's been your host Star. Thanks for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day.
Why clickbait? That was clickbait. ओके मिलते हैं अंश भाई। मैं थोड़ा फनी वीडियो देख के फिर सोएगा होपफुली।
Ethan Carter is an American photographer who became well known by his work of photographing strange and terrifying places. In 1979, Ethan arrives to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, the main pyramid of the
Thanks
Giza
so much
complex
bhai
and the
आने के
largest
लिए,
of the Egyptian
and
pyramids.
thanks to Kushal bhai
He
for
plans
all
to
the
sneak
new
inside the
subs.
pyramid, find the remains of the infamous
मिलते
Rudimon,
हैं आराम
and
से बाद में।
photograph the evidence. Anxiety builds up pressure in his
Good
head.
night.
This will be either
The
his
game was
greatest
good.
achievement or his most foolish adventure yet. Ignoring all signs promising the dangers of the tomb, Ethan descends deeper within. He begins photographing anything that looks of interest, from sculptures in the wall to larger standalone statues. The tomb is large, with many corridors and areas to explore. Using generator-powered lights
By the way, whatever content I'm watching right now, it's totally of this guy, not mine.
behind by archaeologists, Ethan manages to get more light around the area. The mechanical shutter of Ethan's camera is loud and echoes in the wide open chambers. Ethan eventually notices two K9-shaped statues by an entryway and truly admires the guard dog guise that they have and the overall exquisite craftsmanship to them. The entire pyramid really is a work of art. Upon snapping his next picture, something strange appears in the camera's viewfinder and screeches in his ear. Ethan stumbles back. Nothing is here. He's psyching himself out, right? Grabbing a flashlight from a scientist cache, he continues on and notices the heads of the dog statues facing a different direction than they were before. Ethan rubs his eyes. I'm remembering wrong. I'm imagining things. I'm just scared. I'm fine. Focus, 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 he says to himself. He takes a deep breath and ducks into a narrower passage, going deeper within. Ethan starts to realize he's entering an area that the archaeologists have not been into yet. He's officially in uncharted territory. At first he finds more of the same, highly detailed sculptures of people, ancient writings on the walls, and a significant amount of dust. Ethan eventually uncovers a handwritten note. The paper, brown and worn, is written by Henry Caldwell, who claims it is 1922. Henry had explored into the tomb, looking for answers about the ancient Egyptians and beings from beyond the world. He mentions the place is alive and that the queen's spirit is nearby. A chill goes up Ethan's entire body. He pauses for a moment. Someone has been down here before? He stashes the note in his pack and resolves to carry on. Turning around, Ethan notices someone standing in the darkness. Hello? He calls out. Surely this isn't a ghost. Ghosts aren't real, he reassures himself. As he steps closer, his flashlight fails and he's plunged into darkness. His heart thunders in his chest as he slaps a flashlight against his palm, begging for it to return to life. It flickers back, and the person he saw before is nowhere to be seen. He forces the lump in his throat down and takes a deep breath, going further inside. He considers turning back. After seeing the strange person inside, finding Henry's note, and continuing to see strange thing in his camera's viewfinder, he's really starting to question what is he doing here. Ethan finds another note left behind by Henry, the paper similarly worn like the other. Henry mentions that he has arrived near the tomb of Rudimon. Old legends warn that approaching his remains will bring consequences. It appears Henry carried on. Ethan stares at the paper for a moment before stashing this away and following Henry's footsteps. And just as the letter had claimed, Rudimon's burial chamber was indeed just right down the next corridor. The walls are covered in colorful and vibrant story art, despite the thousands of years that have passed. Ethan hypes himself up, reminding that this is why he's here. He approaches the stone sarcophagus in front of him. With sweaty palms, he pushes the lid off the top, the stone on stone groaning in protest, and revealing an intricate and beautiful Egyptian coffin inside. This is him, Ethan exclaims aloud. He can barely maintain his focus about what he has just found and what he is about to document. He photographs the coffin and then slowly and carefully removes the lid off of it, revealing the mummified body inside. As Ethan photographs it, he hears a feminine scream deeper in the tomb. Seems like maybe we should have taken Henry's advice and, not meddled. Leave a like if you think Ethan is an idiot. Ethan looks back and his flashlight fails him again. A light emits from behind him as he turns to see a strange light source shining on the sarcophagus. His heart drops as he realizes Rudimon's body is no longer there. Through instinct, he grabs his camera to take a picture of the empty coffin and suddenly finds himself somewhere else. What just happened? He says to the empty room. Gaining his nerves back, Ethan continues on. He finds more of Rudimon's family belongings, such as his old throne seat, some decorations to honor him. Ethan discovers another memo by Henry. The note echoes Ethan's own internal thoughts. The tomb is not abandoned, and it seems as if the shape itself is changing. The note ends by warning the reader not to linger and find a way out immediately. While crossing into another passage, it appears as if Ethan is outside, but the sky glows an eerie blue color, and deep down in his bones, Ethan knows he isn't actually outside, and this is part of the strange tomb's effect. It would appear Henry wasn't lying. The tomb does in fact exist in some strange void of space and time. The next area is full of light sources, from torches, candles, braziers, the outside. They're not natural, there's no way they could still be burning. Even though Ethan is sweating bullets, and anxiety threatens to tear his head apart, he has no choice but to search ahead. Leaving is no longer as simple as it was when he first arrived. In one of the rooms, he finds artwork depicting multiple people posed in a worshipping fashion with a strange, unidentified flying object in the sky above them. Are these the otherworldly beings that Henry mentioned? It would seem the legend of Amenti is true. Ethan discovers a thin tablet with hieroglyphics upon it. Using known meanings, he is able to notice mention of Rudimon's passing, that he and Queen Maranthakar were bonded with stars and star gods, and that if anyone ever disturbs his slumber, the wrath of the gods will be brought upon. Another one mentions that the people of Thebes were visited by star gods and celestial ships that came down from the skies to help them prosper in trying times. He swears under his breath as he turns around to find a screaming pharaoh in front of him, and then everything fades to black. Feeling as if he just woke up, he groggily moves. Ethan finds himself in the odd outdoors again, surrounded by water. He walks on a platform to a large source of light. Is this the entrance of Amenti? He wakes again, realizing he just had a dream. It must have passed out down here. How much of what has happened has been a dream, he wonders to himself. Ethan's blood chills as he finds another note from Henry, realizing the previous notes were real. It mentions the queen's screams and how the very tomb itself seems to be alive, conspiring against him. Ethan shudders as he remembers the same feminine scream that he heard, his ears still ringing against the torment. Continuing to photograph objects that he finds and trying to ignore the fact that the entire place is changing, Ethan resounds that he needs to find a way out so that he can show the world his findings. He eventually finds the non-mummified remains of the queen, wearing the same clothes he thought he saw the spirit wearing, sitting in a chair, just staring at a wall, at what appears to be an empty altar. Why is her corpse sitting up in this chair? He says to it. Shouldn't it be honored with the rest in their sarcophagi? My theory on this is that she died in this chair, perhaps coming to honor her husband and mourn, and wasn't properly mummified, causing her spirit to haunt the tomb. The ancient Egyptians thought that the mummification process was part of passing on, and that if someone wasn't properly put to rest, their spirits lingered behind. Finding a skeleton and a sheet of paper, Ethan realizes he has found the remains of Henry Caldwell, and that he never actually made it out. His final note meant the world of Amenti, and that the Egyptians had a spiritual connection with beings from beyond, and that it surpassed space and time. It also mentions pharaoh mummies, and that he may be out of time. He didn't even finish writing. It appears something had killed him down here and interrupted his final words. Just as Ethan sets down the note, he hears growling and grunts in the hallways. As he takes a few steps, a mummy breaks through the wall right in front of him. He turns to run as more mummies break out of their sarcophagi. Fueled by adrenaline and ignoring the pain in his leg from walking all day, he bursts into a run, following whatever hallways he can find that look clear. I will not die down here, he screams into the air. As he turns down a final hallway, he finds himself cornered by Morantakar and Rudimon. As they approach, the floor gives way beneath him and he plummets down, landing hard, his bones screaming in agony. Groaning against the pain and slowly standing up, dust and debris falling off of him, he manages to his feet. I'm back near the entrance, he says almost out of breath, and notices he's in one of the first rooms. He limps forward the best he can and sees the way out. He laughs. I can't believe I'm actually getting out of here alive. As his eyes adjust to the bright light of the exit, it dawns on him. He's still in Amenti. All he can do is look up at the giant objects in the sky as they float above the pyramids, some of them looking similar to the paintings from before. The local news mentioned that Ethan had gone down into the tomb illegally, and all efforts to find him have failed, similarly to Henry Caldwell in 1922. So, what happened to Ethan? My theory is that he died at some point in his adventure, perhaps as late as when he fell through the floor, or maybe even earlier than that through another encounter with one of the spirits. Because he died in angered Rudimon point in his adventure, perhaps as late as when he fell through the floor, or maybe even earlier than me too. So, what happened to Ethan? My theory is that he died at some point in his adventure, perhaps as late as when he fell through the floor, or Henry Caldwell in 1922. So, what happened to Ethan? My theory is that he died at some point in his adventure, perhaps as late as when he fell through the floor, or maybe even earlier in his adventure. What happened to Ethan? My theory is that he died at some point in his adventure, perhaps as late as when he fell through the floor, or maybe even earlier than that through another encounter with one of the spirits. Because he died in angered Rudimon, who is connected to Amenti spiritually, it bound Ethan's soul there forever, forcing him to be a part of the tombs for all eternity. Henry possibly suffered a similar fate. Now, if you like this story synopsis, you should go over here and watch this video that I made on me side. Thanks for watching.
What if the pyramids of Giza weren't just tombs, but prisons for something far beyond our comprehension? And what if the true horror isn't what lies within, but what might escape? Beneath the desert sands of Giza lies an enigma so profound, so terrifying, that even time seems to bow to its secrets. This is Amenti, a forbidden realm, whispered about in ancient texts, and barely understood by modern scholars. It's 1979. A historian and photographer enters the pyramids driven by ambition, or perhaps something darker. His goal, to document the tomb of Pharaoh Rudimon, a ruler shrouded in myth. The warnings carved into the stone were clear. Disturb the Pharaoh, and his wrath will awaken. But curiosity is a cruel curse, isn't it? Inside the tomb, the air is heavy with silence. Every shadow seems alive. Every whisper feels like it's meant for you. And then the sarcophagus of Rudimon, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, sealed for centuries, untouched by time. The inscriptions around it tell of Rudimon's power to shift time into space, a gift from the divine, or perhaps a curse from the stars. Our protagonist should have stopped there, but he didn't. A single beam of light breaks through the ceiling, illuminating the sarcophagus. It feels divine, doesn't it? Almost alive. He raises his camera. The flash goes off, and in that moment everything changes. The light wasn't sunlight. It was a portal, a gateway to another realm. The photographer is pulled into Amenti, a dimension frozen in time, where the living and the dead coexist. But Amenti isn't just a place. It's a void, a prison. A place where tormented souls wander, trapped in an endless cycle of suffering. Caldwell's letters, discovered earlier in the tomb, warned of this. He described the pyramid as a living entity, a trap designed to contain Rudimon and the Queen. But what if it's more than that? Through the camera's lens, the truth is revealed. Eyes, giant, unblinking, peer from behind the walls. Statues shift when you're not looking. Whispers grow louder, closer. The walls seem to breathe, as though the pyramid itself is alive. The pyramid's ancient. And then there's the Queen, Morantakar. Her story is one of tragedy, or perhaps betrayal. Her body was never mummified, left to rot far from any tomb. Why? Was she cursed? Or was her death part of some dark ritual? Her Ka, her double form, roams the halls, her fragmented soul searching for peace. But peace doesn't exist in Amenti, only torment. Caldwell's letters tell of the Queen's divided soul, of her wails that echo through the halls. Her spirit warns you. Don't look back if you hear the whispers. But why? Is she protecting you herself? And what about Rudimon? The pharaoh who could bend time and space. Was he a ruler? Or a tyrant? The burial decorations tell of a celestial being, a star god who granted the pharaohs their power. But this blessing feels more like a curse. Was Rudimon's ability to manipulate reality his downfall? Or was he punished for reaching too far? The more you explore Amenti, the more the lines between reality and nightmare blur. Endless water reflects a moon that shouldn't exist. Statues move, but only when you're not looking. Mummies stir, hunting anything with a heartbeat. And then the airships. Circular crafts, hovering above the pyramids. Shining beams of light into the apex. What are they? They don't belong to 1979, or any time period we know. Could these be the star gods? Celestial beings who once walked among the Egyptians? Or are they something else entirely? extraterrestrial visitors who turned the pyramids into a massive trap for something even they couldn't control. It's not just a question of what Rudelman and the Queen are, but why they were entombed this way. The ancient texts speak of the Amenti as a temporal void, a place outside time where unworthy souls are condemned to suffer. But if that's true, why would Rudelman and the Pharaoh end up here? And then the final twist. The light that first transported you into Amenti appears again, beckoning you toward freedom. You follow it, desperate to escape, but freedom is an illusion. The airships return, and the light transforms into a beam that pulls you closer to the pyramids. Is this the beginning of a new cycle? Was the light ever meant to help you, or has it always been part of the trap? Caldwell didn't survive Amenti. His letters end in panic, his skeleton surrounded by mummies. Our protagonist's fate seems just as grim. The Queen's wails grow louder, and Rudelman's wrath lingers in the air. The pyramid closes in, alive, hungry. What if the pyramids were built to honor the pharaohs, but to contain their power? Are the star gods divine beings, or cosmic jailers? And most chilling of all, if you heard the whispers in the dark, would you look back? History is written by the victors, but the truth, that's buried with the dead. And some doors were never meant to be opened. What is
Master. Maybe game age compilation.
Digga, hä? Ach, Digga, ja, komm, Alter. Come on.
I miss one more time. If this leave me open to shoot, bro, and I miss, bro, I'm breaking this shit. Oh, okay, he ain't gonna leave me open. I'm telling you.
He ain't gonna leave you open.
Ho letto.
Wait, you're kidding.
Unbelievable, dude. Trash!
Это просто...
Oh mein Gott, könnt ihr mich mal in Ruhe lassen, Mann? Digga, immer nur zu zweit.
Last player standing. Holy fuck!
It didn't pick up the SMG. It didn't pick up the SMG. It doesn't matter. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm just mad it didn't pick up the SMG. What happens if I had full health?
I'm getting off and yeah, 150 on this shit. Oh, this shit is so... It's over. It's over.
I can't even
I'm doing more damage than like the entire team. We got
my shift key's not even working.
okay. This is so bad.
He is like standing at his closet right now, dude. You can't take whichever guy you roll because we have the same role.
Every day we fucking remember.
Fucking going.
God, dude.
Make sure no one comes up behind us. We clear that. We can win this. On bridge sniping. Pushing you. There's another one right below me, dog. Under the bridge, and then there's one on the bridge. I got sniped. On the bridge. He's gonna push. No, don't worry about me. He's pushing.
God damn, bro.
Jesus, man.
Oh là là, il panique. T'es trop chaud. Le rat, fight. C'est le rat. De toute façon, moi j'aurais poussé vers la guerre pour essayer d'avoir un flic. Bon là, tu peux t'arracher.
Vas-y.
Nie to. Ja mam plumie. Graj.
Upstairs, bro.
Oh my goodness. Of course it's my luck, right? My luck. The second I peek.
So like once when I'm out, rush, he aims at me.
I can't do this anymore!
Oh, this guy owns me. What? He's there? Oh,
bro.
No way. Dude, I'm just getting sandwiched, man. Yo, my... Why the f...
Symbol, Sagittarius, put litter in its place symbol, put litter in its place symbol, Sagittarius, put litter in its place symbol, Sagittarius, Sagittarius.
Say something, bro!
Dude, I'm...
You're losing ground. Move it.
My Wi-Fi out? Oh, no, definitely not. Holy shit. My name's at.
Less than 25. We're still standing.
Oh.
Oh
Shit. Oh. No, you. Actually brain dead, dude. Oh my god. As if I can't do that! It's insane! Take a break, dude! 2 Estus, man! 2!
Slante. Ich hasse Fortnite.
Right. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is it.
Need to knock him from the end. Spray him.
Where's this stupid flat? Oh my god, just stupid ass fucking thing.
You can back off too.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Ryan, solo! Ryan, swing on him!
You want to be featured in one of our videos? Simply go to 47rage.com and fill out the form. See you in the next video.
ひもとうまるちゃん R はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
このアニメ
ひもとうまるちゃん R はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
このアニメ
ひもとうまるちゃん R はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
このアニメ
ひもとうまるちゃん R はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
このアニメ、うち
Set voice Harshit, Ansh, Kushal, Samarth for joining the stream.